Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a tutorial on this affordable, really easy holiday look. And the best part is every single product that I use today is $5.99 or less. Honestly, a majority of these products are actually like $3 or $4, but I had to put $5.99 or less because there is like one or two products that is a little bit over $5, but literally a majority of it is like $4. I just figured we don't all have hundreds of dollars to be spending on high-end makeup, especially with the holidays coming around and needing to save for presents and stuff like that. So I wanted to make a tutorial where you can still look glam, you can still look fabulous and beautiful even when you're on a budget. As you can tell, I also have no background. We're going old school, back to just plain white, but I do have a backdrop planned out. I just didn't have time to make it yet, so my next video will probably have a new backdrop. Just for today, we're gonna go plain white. Without further ado, let's just get started. I'm gonna start with some primer, and I'm using the Maybelline Baby Skin Primer. This is a cheaper dupe for the Smashbox Studio Skin Primer. It has the same kind of clear silicone feeling consistency, and it just fills in your pores very well and smooths out fine lines and just smooths out your skin and preps it as a canvas for your foundation. This one I believe is $4.99, so it's fairly affordable, and I got it at Target, I think. For foundation, I'm going to use the Essence Pure Nude Foundation. This is a natural finish, and it's supposed to be like a no makeup feel foundation, and I got the shade 10, which is pure beige. I think this is the lightest one they had in the store when I went there. I have used this foundation before and I do like it. It has a very light feel on the skin. It's not heavy or cakey, and the finish of it is just really pretty. It's kind of satin slash a little bit glowy and dewy, but not anything crazy or greasy. Since it's supposed to be a no makeup feel, this foundation is kind of a light to medium coverage. You can definitely build it up. I just love that it does a good job perfecting the skin, but it still looks so fresh and natural, and it sits so nicely on the skin. And for $5, you're not gonna find any other foundation that is this good for that price point. So this is perfect for an everyday foundation, or like for work or running errands or for school and stuff like that. So if you need an affordable foundation for your everyday makeup, this is good. Moving on to brows, I'm using the e.l.f. brow pencil. This one is in the shade Neutral Brown. Right off the bat, I love that the brush cap is clear because that helps so much. It's so annoying always having to take off the caps and check where the brush is, and I don't get why more high-end brands don't do a clear cap. I have tried this out already yesterday for the first time, and I actually really like it. It's very creamy and blendable, which is amazing for beginners, especially because you won't get too many of those harsh dark lines that are too hard to blend out. Since this pencil isn't very waxy, it's more creamy. One downside of it being super creamy though is that it could fade off throughout the day or rub off, so it doesn't have as strong of a lasting power, I've noticed. I also feel like out of all the brow pencils I've tried and used, this one fills in my brows the fastest, and it's so quick to do my brows with this. And did I mention that it's $2? To clean up my brows a little bit, I'm going to take this Essence Cover Stick, and I'm just going to take an angled brush and dip it into the concealer. And then I'm going to use the angled brush to precisely clean up underneath the brow. Moving on to eyes, I'm going to take this color intensifying eye primer from Essence, and I'm going to prime my lids. One key to getting an affordable makeup look is using products that can multitask. So I'm going to take this Wet n Wild Contour Highlight Kit, and I'm just taking the lighter shade and I'm going to use it to set the eyeshadow primer. Next, I'm going to take the contour shade and I'm going to apply that into the crease to start building up some dimension. Now that I've built up that brown in the crease, I'm going to take this ColourPop Super Shock Shadow. This is the shade Muse. These are really creamy and pigmented, but they work best if you apply them with your finger. So I'm going to take my finger and just apply it all over the lid. Then I'm just going to take the brush again and blend in the crease. Next, I'm going to take this NYC waterproof eyeshadow stick. I'm going to take it and apply it just on the outer V corner to add a little smoked out effect. Okay, I'm going to step away from the eyes for a second and do my face makeup, and for concealer I'm using the LA Girl Pro Concealer. I have seen this all over the internet, everywhere, everyone raves about it. It's $5. I believe I got it for $3 actually online, and I got the shade Porcelain, so this is my first time trying it out and I'm excited to see if the hype is worth it. I'm just gonna apply it underneath my eyes, on my chin, and down my nose. I do like the applicator. It's like a little squeeze tube. A lot of people also use the dark color of this for cream contouring, so I would love to try that out sometime, actually. Right off the bat, this concealer is so creamy and so easy to blend out. A lot of times concealers will dry down really fast, so by the time you get to the spot, it's like hard to blend out. But this one does not have that problem at all. I really, really like it. I'm going to take this Wet n Wild Contour Kit again and use the light shade to set my under eyes and the other spots where I concealed. Then I'm actually going to take some of this NYC translucent powder and I'm going to apply a bunch of it to bake the under eyes. Next, I'm going to take the contour shade and contour my face. I'm using the Wet n Wild angled brush. Basically every brush that I've used in this video actually is all drugstore and affordable as well. I especially love the Wet n Wild brushes. They're so affordable and so amazing. Their eyeshadow brush is like my favorite out of any eyeshadow brush I have. I'm gonna dust off that bake. Really quick for my lower lash line, I'm gonna take the contour shade as well and apply it underneath. And also I'm going to take some of that red ColourPop shade as well and apply that on the lower lash line as well. For my inner corner, I'm going to take another ColourPop shadow. This one is in the shade Girly. It's just a pearlized creamy white color and it's so beautiful for an inner corner highlight. And I'm going to put a little bit on the brow bone as well. For blush, I'm going to take the Wet n Wild Color Icon Blush in the shade Apricot in the middle. I think this is such a beautiful shade for fall because it's such a burnt apricot peachy color. I found this one at Walmart and I just had to grab it. It's so beautiful. For highlight, I have two different options that I'm going to show you guys. The first one is the Essence Pure Nude Highlight. This is the one that Kathleen Lights has raved about, and I finally got my hands on it. I actually really love it. It's a more natural, subtle highlight, but it's still super glowy, like the glow from within kind of glow. So this is perfect for people that might have texture on their skin. This won't exaggerate it or bring out all the fine lines and stuff. It's not glittery. So this is such a beautiful highlight. I wanted to show it to you guys. I'm gonna use this one on my nose and my Cupid's bow. So as you can see, it definitely shows up. It's not anything too subtle, but it's just so beautiful. I don't know how to explain it, but this is like $4. I got it at Fred Meyer, and it's amazing. My next one is another highlighter that I've been trying to get my hands on for so long. I finally found it online. They restocked it. It's the Wet n Wild highlight, and this is in the shade Precious Petals. This is a really beautiful champagne color, and it literally just came in the mail yesterday, so I'm so excited to use it. This one I'm gonna apply to my cheekbones. To set all that powder that we just applied to my skin, I'm going to use the Essence Keep It Perfect Setting Spray. I've used this a couple times already. I'm actually almost halfway through the bottle. And I do like it. It's a great affordable option for a makeup setting spray. For lips today, I'm going to be using the ColourPop Lippie Stick. This one is in the shade Tootsie. Their regular lippie sticks don't dry down as a complete matte. They do leave a little bit of a satin shiny finish. If you want completely dry flat matte, they do have the lippie sticks that are the Matte X, and those ones are completely matte. But other than that, these are very pigmented and comfortable on the lips, and I do actually really like them. I also picked up this gloss yesterday. It's by NYC. It's a big plumping lip gloss, and this one is in the shade Extra Large Latte. I thought the shade was so beautiful, and I'm going to apply that on top. It does give off a little bit of a tingly feeling. I'm guessing that's the plumping action going on. And the reason why I actually picked this one up is when I swatched it in store, it was really glossy and really like buttery and creamy, and it was not sticky at all. The one thing I hate so much about lip gloss is when it's sticky. I cannot stand it. So when it's not sticky, I absolutely love it. And the color is just amazing. I don't know if it's translating the same through the camera, but this color is everything. Okay, now to finish up the eyes, I'm going to use this Maybelline Mega Plush Mascara. Usually any mascara from Maybelline I like. I think they have the best mascaras at the drugstore. I just got this one, and the wand is actually really bendy, so that threw me off a little bit, but I really like this one actually. It uses some kind of gel formula, so it's not too liquidy and it's not too dry. I'm very picky when it comes to mascaras and how they build up my lashes, and I need a lot of volume. So this one is actually perfect and it fits all my criteria. I was originally planning to add some false lashes to this look, but I feel like this mascara built up my lashes really well and I don't even need them. But you can totally add on some false lashes or a winged liner to dress it up a little bit if you want it to be more of like a glam nighttime look. But yeah, that is basically it for this look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If I sounded congested and weird throughout the video, it's because I am. I've had like a cold, and sometimes my colds turn into a chronic cough, which in the past I have had a chronic cough that would last months, even to the point where my doctor had to give me an inhaler and told me that it turned into asthma when it wasn't. That's beside the point, but that's kind of what's happening right now. I've been having a chronic cough, and whenever I breathe in too deeply, I end up coughing, and it's been horrible. But I figured I don't know how long it's gonna last, so I still wanted to sit down and film a video for you guys. And I have a lot more fun videos to come, so if you want notifications of those, don't forget to subscribe. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!